Welcome back to Talk of the Town, and we've got a familiar face on the show today. You've already made your Talk of the Town debut, so bringing you back again. This is Adam with Clean Lakes Alliance, so thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we're talking about the family bike ride coming up.
Yeah, Loop the Lake. So this is going to be our 4th year the Clean Lakes Alliance has done Loop the Lake. It is a great family-friendly bike ride around Lake Monona. Not competitive, but competitive riders can use it just to get out there, but really encouraging the whole family. It's a nice, scenic 11 to 12 mile bike ride around Lake Monona.
And like you said, something for everybody, whether you're maybe a little bit more serious bike rider or you've got the whole family with too.
Sure. So it's going to start and end at Old Brook Park, right on Lake Monona, and it will go clockwise around the lake. And we have whole families do it. We have even young kids do it. People do it on sort of the tag-along bike. Kids 10 and under actually ride free, which is a really exciting thing. But such a great deal. $35 registration gets you a really nice T-shirt, a meal after the ride at Old Brook Park, as well as a beverage of your choosing. So it's and then there's some snacks along the way, some pizza tasting and some ice cream and some. Yeah, it's a really
the sound of that.
A really fun. The average rider, I think it's going to take them maybe an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Just a nice leisurely ride around the lake, and really sort of, the goal is bringing the lakes sort of to people. We really want them to sort of experience the lake, and this really great lake loop around Monona is a great way to experience the lakes.
Now, going off of that, how are people going to really help the lakes, or how can they benefit the lakes by joining this event?
Sure. So the proceeds from Loop the Lake go to the Clean Lakes Alliance, and they'll go to our continual mission of obviously making healthier lakes here in the Yahara watershed. Our goal is to reduce phosphorus by 50% by the year 2025. And phosphorus, for people that don't know what it is what causes the algae. So 1 pound of phosphorus equals 500 pounds of algae. So yeah, removing that phosphorus is going to mean we're going to see cleaner, clearer, healthier water. And so, some of these community events we put on, it directly helps us fund programs that are going to clean the water.
And that's great for everybody. Great for the wildlife in the water, and great for the people who live around it, too.
I mean, Madison's lakes are our treasure, They are the crowning jewel of our city. We have a great capital. We have a world-class university. We have great shopping along State Street. But all of that stuff is here. The state capital is in Madison because of the lakes. And so if we don't protect them and keep them healthy for generations to come, maybe some of these things go away. I doubt the capital moves, but it's just one of those things that we really want to protect for the future.
Right, absolutely. And it's a $35 entrance fee, but it sounds like you get a lot for the $35.
You sure do. And it's something, again, that, we've kind of done year after year. This is the 4th year. The first year we had, I think, 200 riders. The second year we had 400. Last year we had nearly 600. We think this year maybe close to 750. But, something exciting, too, for people who are watching Talk of the Town, we have a great code, CW57, easy for them to remember.
Awesome.
And that will get them 15% off.
Wow,
so 50%
I love
off the
it.
registration. Yeah, so we like to take care of the people that are our friends and partners here. So
love it. And how else can people get involved with the Clean Lakes Alliance? Maybe they can't make it to the event, but how else can they get involved if they think this is something I want to support?
A really great entryway in is just we call it a Friend of Clean Lakes. So a $35 donation, it goes again to helping fund these really important programs. But what the person gets for that in addition is we do a monthly talk at the Edgewater called our Yahara Lakes 101. And it's the first Thursday of the month in the morning, and we bring in a scientist or a certain kind of an expert. And if you're a friend of Clean Lakes at this $35 entry fee, you get to attend all of those for free. Usually it's a $10 fee. So it's just a great way for people to sort of engage, learn a little bit more, and then maybe learn what they can be doing at their own home or in their own community as far as land management or leaf raking or things they can do to help protect the health of the lake.
Now, other than the family bike ride and the Loop Lake, is that what it's called?
Loop the Lake, yep.
Loop the Lake. Do you guys have other events coming up?
We have a fall golf event coming up.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's September 19th. It'll be the 4th year we've done this. We'll be at Maple Bluff Country Club. So if people go to our website, cleanlakesalliance.org, they can check that out if they want to sponsor a hole, if they want to put together a foursome. A great way to, Maple Bluff is right on Lake Mendota too, so a really great way to sort of tie the two together. And then sort of long range coming up in early February is our Frozen Assets Festival.
I don't want to think about February
yet. It's so nice. We don't even want to think about snow and ice, but it is a great family-friendly event at the Edgewater and on Lake Mendota. Last year we had around 6,000 people, so
fun.
Mark that on your calendar, February 3, 4, 5, I believe.
Perfect. And where can people go to find more info about you guys?
CleanLakesAlliance.org is the best way to find information about us, as well as our Facebook page. We're very active. We post a lot, and a lot of our supporters then will post to our page and tell us what they're seeing. They were out kayaking, they were out canoeing, boating. Another really great asset is lakeforecast.org. Go to that website. It gives you great forecasting and tells you what the weather conditions or the water conditions are at 70 points on the lake.
Awesome. Very cool. And again, be sure to check them out at their next event, the Loop the Lake, and use code CW57 for 15% off.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Adam.
Thanks
with
for
the
having
Clean
me.
Lakes Alliance. Talk of the Town will be back. Stay tuned to Channel 57.